Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces, April 14, 2025. A full moon occurs today, along with another significant event. Venus ends its retrograde cycle. The full moon illuminates a work, health, or personal matter for you, and what comes to light now helps you see where to go next. Temporarily, though, you could feel a little lost as boundaries between your feelings and the outside world are blurred, and you could be overwhelmed by others' emotions or elements of the past that haven't quite been put to rest. However, from these experiences, new insights will emerge. This full moon can prompt a sudden discovery of the need for extra time alone or rest, healing, and regeneration, particularly if you've been pushing yourself too hard recently. This need for rest becomes paramount, even though it feels at odds with your drive toward work or health matters. Circumstances force the need to arrive at a healthy balance between time for yourself and your chores. You can be especially focused on harmony in your romantic life or on getting in touch with your creative muse now, and with Venus ending its 6-week retrograde cycle today, you'll feel more confident and competent doing so as you advance. This is a good time to look at your creative and romantic life, as well as your hobbies and pleasures, differently, leading to lovely insights. Look up to the heavens and watch as the moon continues to grow. In fact, we are just 2 days prior to the official arrival of a full moon. This month's full moon will be one in Libra, the air zodiac sign symbolized by the scales. Whenever she does so, we are encouraged to align with others and interact. We crave balance and harmony in our lives, but we achieve this through relationships and organizing ourselves in ways that we can work more cohesively with others. Embrace this energy as it begins to creep in. Partnerships always take the spotlight during important lunations in Libra. Do you feel balanced? Navigating work matters and coworker dynamics is not easy, especially for a perceptive sign such as yourself. Since October 2024, you may have made significant strides to maintain your inner emotional and mental harmony. It could have been tough, especially if there were unforeseen changes at work that tested your resilience. But you should feel significantly better under the full moon in Libra. If not, make an effort to establish homeostasis by focusing on your professional passions projects, since Venus will also station direct in Pisces. If you can get some extra rest these days, it would be recommended. You've been going a breakneck speed and your body is probably more tired than you realize. Your mind can go on completing tasks forever. It's rare that you change your plans to accommodate your body's needs. You can begin to address this tendency by scheduling regular yoga workouts into your week in order to learn to check in with how your body is really feeling. Using the energy of this day to look for unconventional ways of handling things can open up possibilities for you. This vibration enhances your ingenuity, and given enough time to approach things in a creative way, you may surprise even yourself. You are one of the most artistic and flexible personalities there is. Allow the effects of the energy to see you accomplish even greater strides in what you do. Be sure to brainstorm with others, as well. With the planets on the income and job fronts already working together and even bigger developments on the career front next, but at the same time with the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence also powering up, having the moon in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart has come with perfect timing. This begins the lead up to tomorrow's full moon and something that in the lead up to Easter each year will always put how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off to test. You are moving into a period where this is set to become even more important than ever. 15 days after retrograding back into your romantic sector, Venus, the planet of love, has come to a standstill ahead of her direct turn tomorrow. While Venus will remain in your romantic sector for the rest of the month, this last full day in retrograde motion is a chance to stay in the moment as you both embrace a sense of romantic nostalgia and make the most of the doors open to the past and second chances. Pisces, emotions guide you toward your next chapter. Your quote of the day: flow isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Your color of the day is seafoam green, soft and spiritual. Lucky numbers: 2, 6, 20. Intuition is strong. Write, paint, or speak what you feel. A dream or sign may carry a message worth decoding. Let go of what doesn't resonate anymore, even if it's familiar. Your quiet sensitivity is your superpower today. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment to tune into the energy of April 14, 2025. Whether you're watching this in the morning with a cup of tea, or winding down at the end of your day, this is your gentle invitation to slow down and check in with yourself. You might be moving through a busy time or navigating quiet moments of reflection. Either way, this message is meant to meet you exactly where you are. The first card that arrives for today is the Knight of Cups. This card carries the energy of heartfelt movement, like someone following the pull of their intuition and emotions towards something or someone that feels meaningful. You might find yourself craving more connection today, or feeling a strong nudge to express something that's been resting in your heart. The Knight of Cups reminds us to stay open to softness, to let beauty and emotion guide us rather than push them away. If there's something you've been wanting to say to someone, this could be the right moment. Or maybe you're being called to take a leap of faith in a creative or emotional direction. Remember, not everything needs to be logical. Sometimes, the heart knows best. Next, we pull the Four of Swords, which invites us to rest not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. In a world that often rewards constant motion, this card is your permission to pause. Maybe you've been carrying more stress than you've realized. Maybe your mind has been working overtime, sorting through plans or worries. The Four of Swords says it's okay to step back and recharge. Even a few minutes of stillness can shift your whole perspective. Think of it like allowing your inner world to catch its breath. And if you've been recovering from something emotionally, mentally, spiritually, give yourself grace. Healing isn't always linear, and your body and spirit know how to restore themselves if you create the space for it. Then we have the Queen of Wands, bringing in this radiant, confident energy that can't help but shine. This card is about stepping fully into your own fire, trusting in your presence, and recognizing your ability to inspire just by being yourself. It's the kind of energy that walks into a room and doesn't need to announce itself. You just feel it. And it's not about being loud or flashy, it's about authenticity. You might find yourself being called to lead today, to share your truth, or simply to show up unapologetically. And if you've been doubting yourself lately, this card is a loving reminder that you have everything you need already within you. Let your passions guide you, and trust that the way you show up in the world has value. The next card that steps forward is the Six of Pentacles. This card speaks to generosity, balance, and the beautiful exchange of giving and receiving. It asks you to reflect on where you might be overextending yourself or, on the flip side, where you might be hesitant to receive support. Are you allowing people to help you? Are you sharing your gifts without burning out? This card reminds us that healthy relationships, whether personal or professional, are rooted in reciprocity. Even the smallest gestures of kindness can ripple outward in powerful ways. Today could be the perfect time to offer support to someone who needs it or to allow yourself to accept the help that's been offered. Finally, we draw the Fool. What a refreshing way to close this reading. The Fool is about new beginnings, openness, and the willingness to trust even when you don't have all the answers. It's that innocent, hopeful energy that says, "Why not?" instead of "What if?" You may be standing at the edge of something new right now, a new idea, a new phase, a new way of seeing yourself. And while part of you might be nervous, another part is deeply ready. Let this be a reminder that not every step forward needs a detailed plan. Sometimes, the magic lives in the unknown. Let yourself be curious, even if the path isn't fully clear. Take that step, big or small, and trust that the universe will meet you with support along the way. So, with the Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Fool, this reading weaves together themes of emotional exploration, rest, confidence, mutual care, and adventurous beginnings. It's a blend of soft pauses and bold moves, reminding you that it's perfectly okay to feel deeply, slow down, shine brightly, give and receive with grace, and leap toward the unknown with hope in your heart. Now I'd love to hear from you. Did a particular part of this message speak to something you're experiencing right now? Are you feeling that nudge toward rest, or maybe ready to step into something new? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your reflections might resonate with someone else, and this space is always open for honest, heartfelt conversation.